Hello.
Hello, everyone. This is the Grey
Hello.
Area podcast, starring me.
Done
And,
by me and Thomas. Wait, I'm. Hello, and welcome to the Grey Area podcast. I am one of the two hosts on this BAFTA-winning podcast. Me. That's my name. And the other one. That's his
Hello,
name.
everyone. I am Thomas. The Great. No, I'm not that great. You think?
This is going to be one of the worst intros ever done.
Yeah. This is gonna be part of it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a series, I guess, where we just make conversation. We each bring a topic to talk about, and we'll just see how it goes from there. And let's see if we're dedicated enough to turn this into a thing. You never know.
As most podcasts do.
Yes, as most podcasts do.
So, the first topic
Cool.
is something that you want to bring up, which is Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a movie that just came out recently.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw it.
So did I.
Last Sunday at the time of recording. And it was really good. It took me by surprise. I thought it was going to be absolute crap.
Well, I went
it
into
wasn't.
it thinking, yeah, this is gonna be a brilliant biopic. It's a flipping Freddie Mercury. How can you really screw this up?
Yeah,
I did think the actual
and you weren't
yeah,
disappointed.
the origin of it was actually quite good. It was like
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, lots of people have said that your enjoyment of the film is based on how much you know about Mr. Mercury.
Yeah.
And I know not a lot.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I mean,
it's
I
quite
know
informative for me.
it's like I've known about Queen for like most of my life now. Like, since
Oh, yeah,
since
yeah,
I'd
of
say
course.
about flipping, I don't know, like year 3 or something. I don't know actually.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like and it's just that situation where it's like I haven't known the most about him. It's just we kind of just like know what he's done with his career, so it's like that kind of helps out, and it's like that's the only thing we really know. We don't really know that it's like if like this is true,
Yeah.
and like if like he did like that scene, like there was like a piano scene where he's like there with like another guy. Not just giving any spoilers, but yeah, so it's like
Yes.
that's kind of
So
stuff
we're
we
not
don't
doing
know.
spoilers. I mean,
but it just
can you do
surprises it.
spoilers for a biopic?
Huh?
Can you really do spoilers for a biopic?
That's actually a good point. We can't really do spoilers for biopic.
Yeah, because like you already
cause-
know what's going to happen.
yeah.
If somebody goes, "Oh, Freddie Mercury dies," someone's going to be like, "Oh, what the hell, man?" And it's like, no.
Because like it did it did only show that at the end, didn't it? Where it's like, oh yeah, Freddie Mercury died of
Yeah, it was like he died of the HIVs.
Yeah.
When he was what, 45?
Oh god, actually, yeah, let's look that up. I'll look that up.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, flipping out.
Let me see.
Okay, I don't know how else to drag out this topic
So
apart from it was pretty good.
yeah, 45.
Oh no, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the lead, I can't remember his name. I think it's Zammy Smith or some kind of lines of that. He was fantastic as Freddie Mercury. Like, someone could have said he was related to Freddie Mercury, and I would have gone, okay.
I mean, yeah. Like, the people who actually were casted in it, like you look at them and you look at a picture of Queen, and you think they actually got this.
Yeah,
bang on, didn't
it's
they?
really, really close.
Rami
yeah.
Malek was the guy who played him.
Rami Malek, that's his name. Rami Smith.
We had Ben Hardy as Roger
Flipping
Taylor.
Mhm.
I believe is kind in the band. Problem with Queen is it's like many other bands that I listen to, where like I know the lead singer, that's about it.
But you don't know anybody else.
Yeah, so there's Joseph Mazzello as John Deacon and Gwilym Lee as
Yeah.
Brian May. It's like that was.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like a cast where like you look at it
Yeah.
at the end of it, and you think, God, they're actually spot on.
Yeah,
haven't
and they've got it straight on. It's not like most biopics, and he said biopics then. Most biopics where you compare how the actors look to their real life counterparts, and they look nothing like each other.
they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all kind of, oh look, the actor's prettier in real life, not actually the person.
Because like with something like a book
Like,
with something like
example.
a book adaptation, like say like Harry Potter movies, they've kind of like got like a picture in the book of what Harry Potter looks like, and they just kind of went off there. It's like, yeah,
Yes, you kind of have
here's
like
who this
creative
person should, here's what
choice
this should
on
be.
how they look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not
But,
to say
like,
not to say
one-
that flipping Daniel Radcliffe doesn't like flipping. He's like
Yeah,
he's
he
kind of
fits
made
that
his
part
career
really
off that,
well.
and he's like
One,
kind of gone
one
off it and
example
still
I
actually
know
kept
of
going
a-
without it.
Yeah. One example I know of a biopic that has characters that don't look anything like their real life counterparts is Deepwater Horizon. Have you seen that? It's really good.
No, I've not seen it.
Okay, so it has Mr. Mark Wahlberg in it, and it's about this big oil spill that happened in the middle of the ocean. And it's a really good movie. It's fantastic, but Mark Wahlberg looks nothing like the guy, because the guy is like this obese, middle-aged old man who's not muscular in the slightest.
Yeah, saying this, I think
When you
we have
compare
like
that to Mark Wahlberg,
another little topic before we got into our next one. But like, so like when you see in flipping on the internet, you're like going through it, and suddenly you see like controversy over new Spider-Man or something, controversy over new superhero being like black or something when the actual superhero is white in the comic books. It's like that seems really bad, because it's like the character doesn't make the person really makes the character, don't they? Like Ryan Reynolds, who does
Right.
like improv during like Deadpool for like part of it. It's like that he kind of makes the character, doesn't he?
fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I think it's got to the point now where actors have become that representative and done so many movies as a certain person, you're like, well, I can't see them as anybody else. Like, could you see anybody but Robert Downey Jr. being Iron Man?
No, yeah, and then kind of goes into the Hugh Jackman and oh god, why have I forgot his name? It's the guy who played Professor X, Patrick Stewart. Is that him?
He played
Patrick
Professor
Stewart.
Xavier.
Yeah, like if Logan is
I
their
have a
last
feeling
movie
that-
as their
Yeah.
superhero
I have a feeling my
counterparts,
iPad's picking up the tinkling in my headphones.
I mean, yeah, but like,
I think it is.
but
Never
yeah.
mind.
So basically, we're recording this over like a call where we're using two different audio files, so that's gonna be quite fun in editing.
Because we can't afford a microphone.
Yep. So we're just using the
And
microphones of
such
the iPad and the
things.
MacBook. But yeah.
Yes.
So like, I think
We're buyers into consumerism.
if I was to like pick somebody to be Wolverine next, as like look wise,
Oh,
I would say flipping Andrew
Right.
Garfield for some reason.
really?
I don't know. I've just seen Andrew Garfield in my head. He's got a beard, and he's got like the kind of like
I mean, lots of people were going on about Jake Gyllenhaal being the new Wolverine, but obviously that can't be done now as he's in the new Spider-Man. Spoilers, maybe, I don't know.
I've got to remind myself. What
And he
looks
might
like.
be
I've seen him before.
Mysterio. Well, he is Mysterio in the new Spider-Man. If you didn't know,
It's a
fun
good
fact.
point. It's a good point. He could very much play him, but then I'll look at Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, and plus Andrew Garfield has already been Spider-Man. It's going to be hard for people to unsee that.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like,
It's a bit like how
yeah,
people were watching Venom, and I bet while you're watching Venom, a part of you in the back of your head was like, "That's Bane.
yeah.
That's not Eddie Brock.
I was kind of making jokes when I was
That's a
watching
boy who
Deadpool
was
2.
born in the no light."
When I was watching,
Oh, yeah, with Cable.
with Cable, who's Josh Brolin, who's also plays Thanos, which is strange when
Yeah.
you got a guy who's playing like the main villain in one movie, then he's playing the kind of just like a side
And
villain
he's
in the
also
next movie,
playing.
and yeah, he's also.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't really think that he was Thanos throughout the movie. I mean,
yeah, you don't really.
whenever Deadpool
yeah.
made a funny joke like, "That's Thanos," and I was like, "Oh, right." But he did such a good job of separating those two roles. You're like,
Plus,
"Oh, okay, they're separate people."
plus the amount of like I don't know, like makeup, I guess, or like design that goes into Thanos.
Yeah, the CGI that went
Unless
into
you
it, it's
actually
hard
look up
to-
who
I
acts, who
mean,
plays them, which you're probably gonna do, you can't really like make a
Yeah.
distinguished thought. Like, oh yeah, this guy. If like you watch Deadpool 2, and then Avengers: Infinity War without any knowledge of the actual like of the actors, you look at
yeah,
flipping
who
Josh
plays who?
Brolin.
It's going to
You
be
look
very
at
hard for you
Thanos.
to, yeah.
And you think, I wonder who plays him. And then you look at Cable and you think, we wonder, hey, that's Josh Brolin.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, when you look at Thanos, you just see him as. Is it Thanos or Thanos? I don't know. I was going to say Thanos. But when you look at him, you can see that he's played by Josh Brolin and that the CGI has been influenced by him, but it's not obvious.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh boy, there he is. It's more of a, oh yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that's Josh Brolin.
Yeah. That's Mr. Brolin.
Like Iron Man when he's in his suit all the time, you're thinking, that's Iron Man. This is Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
on the inside.
Yeah, or like, I can't think of another example.
Oh god. I mean, on the lead up to
God,
Logan, Caliban is it? By Stephen Merchant.
Caliban, Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, like it's like you're looking at him thinking,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Stephen Merchant.
You look at Caliban and you're like, that's not Stephen Merchant. I mean, oh, do you know?
I mean,
a
it
good
looks like
example of an
it
actor
kind
in
of.
makeup
I can
and you
kind of
can't tell
see
who
it,
he
but
is?
it's like at the same time I can't.
Well, to link it back to our topic, Thomas.
Yeah.
Do you know what actor who was in Bohemian Rhapsody, but I didn't realise it due to the makeup he was wearing?
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
cause like I know.
I didn't realise that. Because he makes the funny about Wayne's World.
Cause like, I mean, I know Mike Myers from like the flipping Wayne's World meme. And like whether it's like
And Shrek.
yeah,
Don't forget that.
yeah, and Shrek. But like,
Shrek is his only movie.
it was
It's
kind
the
of
only
like
movie he's ever done.
it was kind of hard to distinguish who he was in this because I couldn't really see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so that's it for the.
Well, we have really gone off topic, haven't we?
Yeah, but like still, it was on the movie, so
Yeah.
kind
What
of
are we,
decided.
like 10 minutes in and we've already completely stopped talking about Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, but
Podcast of the year.
but yeah, you want to go on to our next
Yeah.
topic then, or you want to?
I don't know what it is, but let's talk about it anyway.
So this is
Segue
this is one I've
theme.
brought in.
The segue theme goes here.
This is one I've brought in with my mind. I'm telekinetic. If you didn't know. Oh no, I'm just joking.
Okay, yeah?
But yeah. So on the topic of Bohemian Rhapsody, a song which has like
Yes.
kind of many meanings to many people, but let's just talk
Ooh.
about really weird song meanings. Cause like I've got like some in mind.
Really, really weird song meanings.
Yeah.
Alright.
So one that I wanted to bring up is a popular Wham song. Rest in peace, George Michael. But yeah.
Hit me with your rhythm.
So Club Tropicana. It sounds like a really the thing about these is like these songs sound really good, fun, and they sound like really good.
Okay.
But then you really think about the lyrics and you're thinking, what
They
does this
sounded
mean
really good.
actually? So
Oh yeah, and then you dip into it and you're like, oh.
it's like it even starts from like the first. I think Club Tropicana, which is a song I'm guessing about like
Mhm.
like they advertise it like an actual club, or like a place or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think this is just like drugging people and roofing people. Because like you've got the thing where
Yeah.
the actual first lyric is "Let me take you to a place where membership's a smiling face." Flipping, that just sounds like they're doing like some stimulant drugs or something. Where like they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna just get high or something.
Epic.
The whole brush shoulders with the stars and like where that doesn't really mean much here, but like where strangers take you by the hand, that kind of leads to it as well. Where it's like I've just kind of
You know what,
come up.
Tom?
Yeah.
You would be a really good English teacher.
Yeah, just I'm not that good at English.
Just for, here's the hidden meaning. I've got one. Impromptu.
Yeah.
Out of the top of my head. I'm unless it's already on your thing, is probably Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah, Pumped Up Kicks. I mean, it's got that meaning that everyone.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
I remember here's a funny story. Do you want to hear a funny anecdote to go with Pumped Up Kicks?
Yeah.
And we're not going to mention any names because it's strictly confidential, and that would be unethical.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about here.
Yeah, so me and my last GF, people who know me probably know who this is. I'm not going to mention names. So basically, we were going through each other's playlists on Spotify, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know.
And she is very emo, like Jesus. And well, Jesus isn't really emo, is he? I mean, he had long hair, but we were going through our playlist, and most of the songs she had were like very, very, they had hidden meanings, dark kind of things. And we're comparing it, and I went, "Oh, Pumped Up Kicks is on my playlist," and she's like, "Oh my god, it's on mine too." I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why is it? Why is it? What? It's because if you don't know, Pumped Up Kicks is actually about a school shooting.
Well, a school shooter.
What, a school shooter?
Yeah.
Shooting a.
Yeah. So like, I mean.
Wow, we are covering some great topics on this.
I mean,
podcast.
it could actually have like
first episode, breaking new ground.
Honestly, to like the faint-hearted, it could very much sound like a song about flipping sprinting and like 100-meter running and like.
Yeah.
Because like. honestly, the hook, where it's like all the other kids with the Pumped Up Kicks, that part.
Better run.
The arm and gun part, like, it could very much seem like a flipping, like the starting gun, like it's
like pew, and Usain Bolt is off,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
But and it's
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, I've got the best shoes for running. And at the run
just thinking
part,
about it
like,
from the top of my head, isn't there a part where he's talking about like his dad coming home and giving him a surprise? Is that like
yeah.
abuse, maybe? Huh. This is the first episode of our stupid conversational podcast, and we've already covered school shootings and family abuse.
But yeah. So basically,
This is fantastic.
yeah. So like, I mean, his dad gave him a gun. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah. He's pretty lit.
I'm guessing the kid's like flipping in like post 16 or whatever, or like he's 18 or something, and he's just got a gun, and like he's about to go and like take revenge against the school or something because he might have been like bullied or something.
Jesus Christ.
Like, honestly, I could see that. Because like,
Really?
like I'm guessing he was like so. Okay, let's start to talk about this because I didn't think about we were going to talk about this, but yeah. So the whole thing about Pumped Up Kicks, it's got to be like he wasn't necessarily like the coolest kid.
If you don't know,
and he was
Pumped
getting
Up
like
Kicks viewers is done by Foster the People.
yeah. So like he wasn't necessarily the coolest kid. He wasn't necessarily like the guy who was like the new thing or like the new yeah. So like
New hotness.
Yeah. So like it's like he's kind of in like I guess he might have like had like hand-me-down shoes or something, or like something to do with like his style.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And it's like everyone's like those people don't like his style or something. And it's and he's kind of just like, oh yeah, well they got these like shoes, like the kids are like probably wearing like Nikes or whatever. It's like yeah.
Yeah.
And it's but yeah,
Pretty lit.
so like so like he kind of like thinking like, oh yeah, well they bullied me for so many years because of this, might as well go and take revenge. Haha.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've never been in the mindset of, let's shoot up a school, but like, it's depressing just how many of these incidents have happened and how, I think over the last, I don't know if I'm right, but it seems to me like over the last couple of years it seems to have increased. Because wasn't there obviously that whole bill like ages ago it was talking about Trump giving teachers the right to have weaponry?
Yeah, that was quite weird. Honestly, I think
Yeah,
it's like it makes sense in concept,
all it takes is for.
but in like
Imagine if you were
execution,
working
yeah,
with Year 6 kids.
yeah, it's like it
If you're
makes
working with
sense
Year
in
6 kids, you'll
concept.
kill them in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Like I'd say it makes sense in
All it
concept.
takes is for the teacher to snap.
Just in practicality, it seems like the worst thing ever. It's like, oh yeah, we'll give
Yeah.
teachers guns to protect them from school shootings, which seems like, oh yeah, defense, but at the same time, it's like no. If you're having a flipping,
Whoa.
okay, so I feel as if America's kind of like gone to. They kind of went and they thought, yeah, we're done for now or something, and it's like no, it's just that everything's going bad,
America.
and they've got like the thing is like. If it was the UK,
the whole world, yeah.
if it was the UK, and there
I
was
mean,
like
in the UK, there's not
yeah.
really any instance of school shooting because we don't really allow guns.
Yeah, the last school shooting in the UK was Dunblane, which was in 1996. So that's 22
We
years.
seem to have very controlled gun laws.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they say they get the post where it's like, oh yeah, there's been a shooting or something here, and people are like, oh yeah, we should have gun control now, and everyone's just like, and like the Americans are really part like, I forgot which party it is, I don't know.
You can't take
And
away my
he's
guns.
just like they're just like, yeah, well gun control's not going to work, and I'm thinking, okay,
Yeah.
so on the topic of this, it's like yeah, gun control probably might not work because if you're just going to do it in the US only. I mean, Canada's got some gun control, right? I'll check it actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I mean, I get it. Some people want firearms for protection,
Yeah.
which I get completely. But at the same time, stop. I can't really think of a clever statement to say. It's just kind of depressing. And plus, we're British, so we're entitled to look across at the USA and laugh about how stupid they are. But then here we are in the middle of the referendum, not knowing if we're going to leave the EU or not.
Yeah.
So
It's like we kind of like, it's kind of like mentally here is kind of the same as physically there.
yeah,
Where we don't know, we are basically gone down like a black abyss called Brexit. Well, we don't know what's at the bottom. We just know
Brexit
what it
is
is.
Brexit. Yeah.
But yeah, so
And like, did you hear that the day after the EU referendum, the highest Googled thing in Britain was what is Brexit?
yeah, that was quite stupid.
Because people voted without knowing properly what was there, and you're like, are you mad?
Yeah. It's like if you're gonna vote, actually
We are
vote
getting
about
very
what you know.
political. Yeah.
Because it's like if you want to vote, you have no idea what to do because you've been like told and like, oh yeah, vote because
Yeah,
your vote
I mean,
counts.
here's the thing. I have a feeling that, I mean, obviously it's your choice. Don't ever be pressured into thinking that you have to vote for a certain person. Vote for what you think is right, and if other people don't like you for that, well, it's your choice at the end of the day. But just bear in mind that it's a bit more of a strenuous choice than what flavour of ice cream you're going to get. It's
Yeah.
very important. But at the same time, if you don't know what you're doing, get your research in, you dummy.
I mean, and we're British, so like we don't have to vote for like quite a while. But at least like in the sense that
Yeah,
like,
what is
yeah.
the legal age? Is it 18? Or is it
yeah,
21?
I think it's 18.
Yeah, it's 18. Wasn't there like, they should reduce it to 16 and then all the old people were like, no, we can't have that.
Okay, that's another debate actually. Yeah. So voting at 16. That's something that I have quite a bit of a passion towards, but it's like, I know what
Yeah.
I think. I think I'd want it. Yet at the same time, I'd very much not want it.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
like, I mean, it's great. It would be amazing if younger people had a voice, but at the same time, we are very impulsive and we're not that educated, as we always seem to stray to one side,
But also at the same time,
if that makes
yeah,
sense.
there's a lot of 16-year-olds who still would be like, who wouldn't like,
Brexit, way.
yeah, they wouldn't like take it seriously, and they'd just vote for something,
Yeah.
and then they'd soon enough find out, oh wait, this was a horrible mistake.
Yeah, I remember when they did the fake Brexit referendum in our college, which we're not going to name because of confidentiality.
Yeah.
we did a fake referendum.
I believe,
On the
yeah,
day
I believe
of the-
Remain won, yeah, didn't it? Because like,
Remain won, and the only people who voted leave were people taking the mick.
yeah,
Which, I have a feeling some people voted that one because, haha, lol, not because of actually how they felt.
yeah,
Which is a bit depressing, isn't it? Sorry, I'm letting my chav show through.
yeah, but like, yeah, so it's like voting is it's weird because like you want everybody to have a voice, you want people who's like future this affects to have a voice, but it's like,
Yeah,
so
everybody
like,
deserves
yeah,
a
there's
voice.
a reason that it's like not. Well, I mean, for like 16-year-olds, I guess you could very much make a point that yeah, it is their future, like because like 16-year-olds, they're probably gonna have.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the argument lots of people have is that 16-year-olds should get the right to vote because by the time the decisions go through, they'll be 18 and they'll be out in the world. And
Yeah.
the morbid one that people use is that, well, the old people are going to be dead, aren't they, before the effects happen?
Yeah,
Which you can't help but
stupid.
agree in some cases.
Yeah, it's like it's a point, but at the same time, it just seems very very harsh. Because
Yeah.
like, you think, oh yeah, this person, everyone deserves a voice in some way. It's just if you're making the case that oh yeah, some people don't deserve a voice because they're like this, it kind of is quite of a douche move, isn't it though?
Yeah, I mean, like, as hard as it is, I think that everybody deserves a voice. I mean, like, that's reluctantly saying that. Because, like, it's annoying how some people are being oppressed because, because they're gay, they're black, whatever, but yeah, there's loads of homophobes and racists that aren't oppressed. It's a bit weird. And, like, everybody deserves a voice, even if you are homophobic and stuff like that, because it is a basic human right at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Which isn't great, but yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say here, kids, is vote, except if you're a Nazi. Then don't. Idiot.
Ethan, 2018, vote except you're a Nazi.
Ethan, 2018. Don't vote if you're a Nazi. Because Nazis are bad. How have Nazis had a return? That's my question. That's what I want to know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, neo-Nazism.
Oh yeah,
you know?
like neo-Nazis, like it's weird.
It's on the rise. It's back. Fashion goes around in circles.
I want to see the guy who goes up to them like, "You lost the war. Get out of our country."
Yeah. It was just kind of like I remember a little while ago, as a joke between me and my good friend Ivan, we came up with a idea for an animated show called Gays vs Nazis.
Oh yeah, that thing. It's like
Yeah, and
I actually want to read that.
and
thing
the
you
main
sent me now,
villain.
right?
Yeah, the main villain is a black, crippled, Jewish gay man. But he's a Nazi because he thinks it's cool. Which is what some people are. Some people deliberately choose to have a political opinion, or say, haha, I'm a Nazi, in an attempt to seem really teenage and edgy. And what I say is that you're a teenager, you're already edgy, stop it.
Yeah, that's good.
And this is coming from a teenager who has no political opinion, so
Yeah, same.
take it with a grain of salt.
Because
Sure,
like,
I thought this podcast would just be us talking about memes, but here we are.
yeah, here we are.
Talking about Nazis and Brexit. we still haven't made a good enough funny to have it as the title yet. What's the title just going to be? Brexit means Brexit.
Brexit means Bohemian Rhapsody.
Running through a field of wheat.
Yeah, so
Theresa may be wrong.
Theresa may be wrong. I thought that was like a joke, like Theresa May be wrong, and I didn't realise it was maybe.
He's like, wait, hold on just a second. Ooh, I know of a section we could have in the podcast weekly.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, before all the views start to roll in and we get millions of questions, how about if we do like what have we been watching recently?
That'd be good.
I mean, except for, even though we kind of already did that with Bohemian Rhapsody, but... Ooh, actually, I've got a funny news article, if you want to have one of them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, let me just find it. Entertain yourself somehow by making up a theme song for our silly news article part of the Grey Area podcast.
I like how I tried to start doing Africa, and you just went off and did this. I thought that was partly Thomas Tank, isn't it?
So this is from a couple of years ago, but I still find it really
Oh,
funny.
I actually know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Do you know what you're talking about? Do you want to guess?
Is it does Bruno Mars is gay?
Pardon?
Is it does Bruno Mars is gay or something?
No, it isn't. It isn't that
Oh
one.
no!
Okay, you ready? Tesco bows to demand and will soon only sell straight croissants. Supermarket claims that 75% of its customers prefer non-curved version of the pastry, citing ease of spreading jam as a factor. Britain was beaten by bendy bread. Okay, so here we are. So from Friday, the retailer is to defy logic by only selling straight versions of the breakfast pasties, the French name which translates as crescent. It claims that demand for the traditionally curved breakfast snack has fallen, and British customers now prefer straight ones due to their optimised, in quotation marks, spreadability factor, in the sense that they are somehow more sophisticated.
Yeah, but like,
so,
if you're having a croissant and it's curved, it'll be much nicer. It'll be much nicer, like, to curve it across, like, when it's curved. To, like, spread it across when it's curved, because that'd be like a little ride you have, like, where you just, like, you can arch to your hand.
yeah,
So that'd be nice.
It'd be fun, but it's like, here is a quote from Harry Jones, Tesco's croissant buyer. It seems like the only one. There's just one man who's the designated Tesco croissant buyer.
Oh god.
So, after demand for the crescent-shaped croissant started falling, we spoke to our customers and nearly 75% of them told us that they preferred straight ones. At the heart of the move away from the curved croissants is the spreadability factor. The majority of shoppers find it easier to spread jam, or their preferred filling, on a straighter shape in a single sweeping motion. With these crescent-shaped croissants, it's more fiddly, and most people can take up to 3 attempts to achieve perfect coverage, which increases the potential accidents involving sticky fingers and tables, he said. Oh my god. So there you have it, folks. Britain. So they're all like, oh my god, I can't
Britain
play that.
hates the French. No,
Yes.
I mean, I'm.
Here's the thing. France has never beaten Britain in a war, but they've finally won.
Yeah.
They beat us with bread. Let's get this bread, gamers.
Yeah, let's get this bread. I think
Let's get this bread.
we could actually move on to our last topic and just cut this off at 45 minutes. 'Cause that'd be
Okay, so there we go. Last topic.
So-
Here's the last topic theme. Wait. Okay, welcome to the final topic.
cool. The final topic on the topic of let's get this bread, TikTok.
Yes. TikTok, as in the song done by Kesha.
No,
Is that the name? I don't
the
know.
app that you see on every single YouTube video.
I thought it was the one
titled
where she talks about
TikTok.
brushing her teeth with alcohol. Even though she says that brushing her teeth with alcohol, she is quoted to saying that it actually helps.
Yeah, so there are many
Okay,
TikToks
tell
on
me.
the app. Many of them actually kind of annoy
Yes.
me. I feel as if Genji does not
Do they?
Genji does not deserve a hair whip. Also, Overwatch does not need to be this
Have you been
popular
actually doing
now.
research into this? Yeah. I see. So, TikTok kind of came around because obviously Musically died, and all the Musically refugees needed somewhere to go on their little like lifeboats sailing across the internet. And so TikTok was the ideal place to go.
Because they straight up bought Musically.
And it is a cesspit. But recently, there's been a league of fighters who have combated this threat by making ironic TikToks. If you're a man of culture or woman, a man or woman of culture, you've probably seen the what the kids refer to as memes on the internet of people essentially taking time out of their lives to clown around on those people who make, like, you know, proper TikToks or Musicallys with effort put into it.
Okay, I'm gonna say something right now. You know, in most of these,
Yeah.
they actually end up looking quite like a lot more stupid than what the original person was, kind of, don't they?
Yeah, so like, most of the times with the ironic TikTok, it usually is either really unflattering mugshot, they're wearing a hoodie, right, that makes their ears stick out, with a pair of sunglasses, and they're doing some kind of Fortnite dance. I don't know how Fortnite has yet again come into our culture,
But yeah.
but here it is.
Also, I don't know, honestly, if Fortnite is going to die just because Blackout came out.
Yeah, I mean, it might become like the Minecraft of first-person shooter. Oh god, I'm using it like it's the Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Fortnite is the Minecraft of indie gaming.
But yeah, on the topic of TikTok, we have many stuff that's come out of TikTok. Through YouTube,
Okay.
Because like loads of these stuff like actually like gets onto YouTube in compilations, and you just find it, and you wonder how the heck is this
Cynical, who's
happened.
made 3 videos on TikTok and they've all been claimed.
Yeah, so, what is this war between furries and gamers? Like
Furries and game. Oh, that sounds like a great movie.
you've got furries versus basically the world at this point. You've got the weebs.
Yeah, furries versus the world. That's gonna be my debut movie.
And there was that one flipping TikTok of the guy who does like all the
Directed by
ironic
Michael
ones.
Bay.
Of the guy who does
Yeah.
he does like all the ironic TikToks. He's like, if I am not allowed to hunt furries in open season as they class themselves as animals, then they're not allowed to class themselves as animals. And I'm just like, what are you doing? You're making yourself look like a... It's like, yeah.
I mean, like, here's the thing. You can be whatever sexuality you want, but like, furries I still find a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's probably because I don't know anybody personally who is a furry. Because if they were, then I'd probably be a bit more like, oh no, dude, it's fine. But I still find it a bit weird. No, because there's 2 tiers to furries. If you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
So okay, so there's people who just like to dress up in the costumes.
Yeah.
Right. So they go to like conventions and stuff, or like to kids' parties, like kids' birthday parties and whatnot, and they dress up as their persona, which they've made. Which I think is alright. But then there's the other side of it where it genuinely is an attraction.
Yeah.
Like, to keep this PG-13, you know, with their fursuits,
Mm-hmm.
they have specific holes cut out. If you get my drift. There you go.
So then also, I guess like it kind of like goes into like not to make a joke out of this. If it is a joke, well, if it is a joke, then that's all right. But if it's not, then I
Yeah.
sincerely apologize to anyone who actually does this. But it's kind of like the fact that it's like, yeah, you can't really sexually identify as anything. Like the person who says, oh yeah, I sexually identify as like an Apache helicopter.
Yeah, so like you can say I'm transgender, I'm gender fluid, that kind of thing. I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
I'm alright with that as well.
I am the only other one I hate is age fluid. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's basically
Wait, age fluid?
It was when when paedophiles try
Oh.
to say that they
Oh,
have a
thing.
sexuality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, No, I wanted to be with this 5-year-old boy because I'm actually just a 5-year-old girl on the inside. What?
Jesus.
Stop it.
They
Get
need
in
Jesus.
jail, off you go. They need Jesus.
Yeah.
Or any other god, because we're
Yeah.
all accepting in Britain. That's a lie. Many politicians are very... Are the British politicians racist? I mean, some of them are.
I mean, kinda, yeah. You gotta.
I mean, it's the whole thing of Jeremy Corbyn not liking...
Jewish people,
was it
yeah.
the Jews? I can't remember. Yeah. He looks like B-Tech Michael Rosen. He does
my
though,
God.
doesn't he? He looks like your granddad's friend. Your granddad's young friend that you don't really know, but he's like occasionally round your house when you visit him.
I knew who he was. Yeah, I didn't know who he was, so I had to actually look him up. And now I actually see what you mean. He
Michael
does look like a
Rosen.
very much B-Tech Michael Rosen.
He does look like Michael Rosen, doesn't he?
Like a younger Michael Rosen, I guess.
He does.
But his face isn't
Like
as like,
Michael Rosen.
his face isn't as like droopy yet, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the yeah, so like on the
Nice.
TikToks. So basically there's that one where it's like girls go to college to get more knowledge, but boys go to
To
Jupiter.
get more knowledge. Boys
get-
go to Jupiter to get more stupider, and then whatever the person wants to put at the end.
Weebs go to Pluto to get killed by Naruto. So basically,
There's one where it goes, people go to Venus to get more
yeah.
Jesus.
So like so like
Oh,
honestly,
I've just realised what the title of our podcast could be for this one. Sorry.
yeah.
Croissants, Brexits, and Furries.
That actually seems really really good. Yeah. So surely if you go into Jupiter, you're on some sort of like space exploration
Yes.
mission.
Yeah, how can you be stupid? The only reason you'd get up there is, I mean, actually, there's 2 tiers of that again. So you're either like a trained astronaut,
Or you just
or you've paid your way there.
yeah.
But then, if you've got a lot of money, that should show that you have a brain. But recent times have taught you that just because you're rich doesn't mean you have brain cells. What's that name of that girl who came from Musically? And she speaks like so fast you can't hear a word that she's saying.
Jojo Siwa.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. It's like, Jesus Christ. Put that girl in treacle.
Oh, here we go. Okay, ending topic. On the topic of age on the topic of age fluid. Tana Mojo, the wonderful, and I say that with so much sarcasm, the wonderful human being.
Oh, yeah.
Had like a Halloween costume.
I think my iPad might pick up on the screaming neighbours next door.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, shh. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, so it definitely isn't like, it's definitely she had a Halloween costume of Jojo Siwa, which was like a slutty Jojo
Right.
Siwa, and Jojo Siwa was like
I'm
a
sorry,
15-year-old.
what? Are you mad? I refuse to believe someone's that stupid.
Yeah, it's like make your own
Oh
convention.
my God.
It's like
She's
the
already
Galaxy
in
Brain
hot
meme.
water as it is.
It's like the Galaxy Brain meme.
Galaxy Brain.
Says the
Dress
N
up as an
word,
adult,
makes
dress
own
up as a child,
convention,
dress up as a
takes
a
advantage of
version a
child.
yeah, it takes advantage of a child fan base. Oh, do you obviously everybody's talked to death about TanaCon, but can I just mention how she kept saying that like 20 million people went, and only 4,000 went.
It was like 20,000.
And the maximum amount of space the hotel could hold was 1,000.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah.
But who knows, Thomas? If this podcast take off, we can have her as a guest.
We might make our own convention.
Yeah, make our own convention.
Oh my
Speaking
god,
of
John
conventions, I'm going
Green,
to-
why aren't we invited to VidCon? We have like 50 viewers on each podcast.
John Green. What's John Green doing at VidCon?
Isn't like Hank and John Green his name? Who's John Green again?
he's the stereotypical author.
Yeah, John
that lots
Green,
of
John and Hank Green.
white girls read the books
Didn't
of.
they
Yeah.
didn't they like make VidCon or something?
I mean, I've read one of his books, and like, this may make everybody lose all respect for me, but I don't think it was that bad.
What?
It wasn't The Fault in Our Stars. It was Paper Towns. I didn't watch the movie though. I refused to watch the movie.
I have heard his actual books are quite good.
Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah. They made VidCon.
The two
Hank and John Green made VidCon.
What?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that. John Green made VidCon.
Yeah.
Is it? Are you sure it's the same John Green?
The Vlog Brothers, remember?
Are you sure it's the same John Green though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I saw him like Teens Rare when they reacted to the actual thing.
Jesus.
He was there.
Right. Oh my god.
So, on that note,
yeah,
I'm guessing
we're just
we're just
time
gonna be
wrap up.
about it then. That's gonna be about it.
Yeah. So I guess we should advertise all of our stuff that we're doing.
Well, basically, yeah. So
is there
we could
anything
just
you wanna
talk about
advertise first?
we could just talk about what's gonna happen next episode, couldn't we?
Yeah. But I wanna plug my social media, please.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
No, I won't.
Okay, so if you haven't figured out that I'm an internet superstar already, I've played Fortnite with Ninja, just so you know. So if you look on just anything for WebWegie, that is WEBBWEEGIE. I struggled with that, you could tell, because I did a stop when I forgot how to count. Have you seen the video of the count from Sesame Street, but every time he says count, they bleep it out, so it sounds like he's saying a different word?
That'd be great.
Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's fantastic.
So next episode, we're gonna have a guest.
Ooh.
We're gonna have a guest. Ooh, how fun is that?
Yeah, we're going to have to sort that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sort that out, which is gonna be
Yeah.
even better because
It's
we're gonna have to
gonna
work
be
on 3 time schedules at once.
Yeah.
But yeah. So next episode we're gonna be talking about the next Super Smash Bros. Game, the future of Evo.
Yeah, Ultimate. Oh yeah, 'cause it'll be out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Evo. Mm-hmm.
And Game of the Year.
Yes, and I think I will also bring a couple of silly news articles with me too.
Yep.
And something. And if anybody but our friendship group is watching this, that would be nice. Well, listening to this, leave a question, please, and we will answer it. No conspiracy theories though,
Yeah.
because we are out of tinfoil.
So then, I guess
So you got
that
the joke.
is about it then.
That's it. Cool. That's lit. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.